フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video, and boys, the JP 3rd year anniversary is fastly approaching. Literally in 1 month's time we're going to get the JP banner, and it's probably going to be the best banner in the game, mainly because you get to vote for who's going to be on the banner, and we're going to be able to vote for probably Tamio and Sario, the 2 new characters. And if you're on global, you're probably going to get what, Escanor and Demon Melee, Green Counter Melee as well. Hopefully this year on global we can vote for good characters, because we don't have Seaton to back us up this time, but maybe he might make a video again if global just starts trolling. So I've done this video in the past where I give the percentage of who I think the festival unit could be for this year's anniversary or the next festival unit. And the reason why I stopped doing them is, well, because we get leaks. So since right now, currently, we only have leaks for the next banner, which is going to be Awaken Mono, I'm going to use the opportunity to actually try and predict who the festival unit could be if she hasn't already been leaked, because, well, it could be Light Elizabeth. Alright, so trying to predict festival units is quite hard because, well, we've now changed the formula. Before, it was when they appeared in story mode, like how we got Lordy Merlin, you know, Elizabeth, Festival King. They've all appeared in story mode. Where now, they've kind of changed a little bit to where, well, we could possibly get units that they skipped because he skipped a lot of festival characters or possible characters that could be festival units. But also, as well, we could get characters that are far in the future. I mean, Perfectly Bond for the 2nd anniversary wasn't even in the newest chapter. I mean, he still hasn't even appeared in the chapter yet because he's so far in the future. So most of my predictions right now are the characters who appeared in the recent chapters and also who could possibly appear in the next 1 or 2 chapters. Okay, so starting off, I think the most likely one, which is why I'm bringing her up first, is going to be Light Elizabeth. So she's already been leaked on the game. However, she was leaked before Festival Diane, and Festival Diane still came first. So to say that she's been leaked and she's going to come next is actually not true. We could still get a character that's not even been leaked yet, because they typically get added normally a week or 2 before they actually drop on the game. So we still could not get her. She still could come later on. I think she should, because I think getting Elizabeth again for that anniversary is not the smartest choice. Mainly because, well, she's not the hypest character, at least she wasn't when Goddess Elizabeth dropped, but also because we've already got Elizabeth as the anniversary character, so to get her again wouldn't make too much sense. So honestly, because she's been leaked and because, well, she shouldn't be the anniversary banner, I'm gonna give her a 70%, I think, because I don't want her to, or at least I think she shouldn't be, although I wouldn't mind her. I do like this Elizabeth, especially because the new outfit she's gonna get as well. However, she should be a new named Elizabeth, so yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one. It's gonna be a DPS, a bloody Elizabeth, you know how it is. Honestly, I'm looking forward to her, but for the anniversary, I think we could do without her. But then again, if she is an anniversary character, that means she's going to be that new type of festival, so we could get a mix of Hollywood characters and also festival characters. So technically speaking, her being a festival unit would actually probably be the best thing, because then we get 5 festivals on the banner rather than 4. Assuming they follow the same pattern they did with Traitor Melee, I'm not too sure what the class in these light and dark type characters, if they're part of festivals or Holy Wars. It's confusing still. Okay, so Festival Diane appeared 1 chapter before she got added. So if assuming we're following the same pattern here, we did get Holy War Estarossa last chapter, and if they follow the same pattern as Festival Diane, then we possibly could get it this time around. Plus, not to mention, we haven't gone to Holy War in a very long time. Literally, it's only been what? It's been, yeah, since basically Cusack and Margaret, so many months ago now. So we kind of argue a Holy War Festival, and to be fair, getting Holy War Estarossa would fit the hype. I mean, he's been one of the most wanted characters for a very long time, and once we do get this character, that means they're in the clear to release Mayel, because I definitely still think we should be getting Estarossa before we get Mayel. But Estarossa, I think, could come, and to be fair, I think he's got to be the highest chance. I mean, we've seen him in game, his animations are hype. This will definitely bring the hype towards the game, because Holy War Estarossa, at least Estarossa himself, is probably one of the most hyped characters in towards the game, I think. So honestly, I think I have to give 80%. I don't know. I think it's higher chance than Elizabeth. Mainly because, well, the hype is there. But then again, netmarble doesn't really know hype. Because for the past few months now, which I'll make a video about probably the next few days now, netmarble just doesn't understand hype. I mean, we've gotten Elaine. Where's all the hype characters, man? It's been months now. We haven't really got any hype characters yet. So to say we should get Estarossa based off hype is probably just not going to happen. And we're probably going to get this new Light Elizabeth, which I still think is hype. But, you know, many others don't. So there's a few times when netmarble does go very, very far in the future and brings us characters a lot earlier than we should see him, right? So Festival, Adult King, and also Perfectly Bond haven't even appeared and don't appear for a very long time, and we got them quite early. So I think there are a few characters that, you know, should appear, like Mayel, the original Demon, and many others, but I still think we should get probably more festival characters before we get them. Like, for example, we should get Estarossa before we get Mayel. We should see Cusack and Chandler before we even see, you know, the original Demon. But one character that isn't even too far off, and that I think could be the possible third anniversary character is going to be Escanor, but in his actual purple outfit, but possibly could be a transformation character or just fully in his one state. So if we get this to 1, then it's probably likely that we have the same ultimate as the one we have right now. So same stats, same relic, same ultimate. We should have to hit him 6/6 again, which is a bit crazy to think about. But if they make him transform him, then he'll be a little bit unique and a good way to introduce basically the standard Escanor and also the One Escanor, which I think they will do in the future. But also it'll be a good way for them to fix transformation characters. Whether this guy transforms through a certain amount of HP, certain amount of damage dealt, certain amount of turns through a passive, rather than just ultimate, because ultimates right now are just not the way to do transformation characters. Or even if he does transform, maybe he does damage, because there's no reason to say he can't do damage for transformation characters. And well, I think we possibly could be seeing the AOT rerun right after this collaboration, who also is the first transformation character, so you never know. This could be a sort of buff towards Eren. But do I think this is likely? No, because no evidence here. But then again, there was no evidence towards perfectly Barn, a Festival King coming. It was literally no one could predict it, and it happened. So I'm going to go out and say it's probably give me that 10%, because it's so unlikely, but you never know. I guess the chance is always there. Alright, next character, which I hope does come, but also don't, because I might be a bit broke after the Slime collaboration. But the Slime collaboration is really buffing up unknown characters, so to say we might get an unknown character to release soon might be possible here. And the one character that does appear next chapter is the new purple outfit Merlin. Basically, I mean, to be fair, we got Lolly Merlin as a Festival unit, which isn't really Merlin's true... Oh, I guess it is a true form, but that's not the normal Merlin. So we are overdue a Merlin with her normal form. And well, boys, next chapter, she does appear and possibly could be fighting, depending on how much they do cover. And I think this is a perfect way of doing it, because, well, festivals, or at least the anniversary characters, are typically since, I mean, the last 2 or last 3, if you include Global as well. But to get Festival Merlin, actually, probably very likely, and something that I could see him doing. So I'm going to go out and say Merlin possibly could be in the 50% realm. I don't know, she's very close to becoming. And this Merlin does pop off, so I think the chance of her being a festive unit is probably 100%, but being the next festival unit, might be a bit too far off. But I think unknown meta is slowly approaching, and her coming out could possibly make some unknown characters and make the unknown team top tier again. So I think this could be definitely a festival unit that could possibly come soon. Alright, so the next 2 characters are going to be Demon Cusack and Demon Chandler, the last 2, right? But these are weird too, and the reason why I say that is because, well, they're kind of a pair, right? And I think the next pair character that are festival worthy are basically Enjoy Monspeed and Enjoy Derriere. And netmarble will skip them too. And to be fair, they even skip Chandler as well. So I feel like what they might be doing with these 2 pairs is releasing them together as a dual festival character. Whether it be like both on one banner or they're both separate. But I can't really see them releasing them both separately, if you get what I'm trying to say, right? So to think we're going to get these 2 for the 3rd anniversary, not as dual units, but on 2 different characters on one banner, I feel that's just what they may do for these characters. I'm not too sure, boys, but I think with the wait and see, because I do see them releasing dual festival in the future. Whether they're both separate on banner or whether they're both on one banner is obviously yet to be seen, but I'm not too sure. So just because they do appear next chapter, Demon Cusack is also getting his first appearance, and they even made his standard form in festival unit. You know, they're going to be festival units, but when they come, I don't know, but they do appear next chapter. So I'm going to go out and say 30%. I mean, one of them may be a festival unit, but together, I'm not too sure. But boys, that is all. That is who I think could be next festival units. To give a quick run through with Elizabeth, Demon Estarossa, or I guess Holy Estarossa, the sort of form. The one, you never know, Merlin and Demon Cusack and Chandler, whether both of them are together or separate, with the wait and see. But those are who I think the next festival unit could be. And Raw boys, with the wait and see, because we should probably get some leaks in a few days or few weeks, and we'll see if I'm right or not. But boys, let me know who you think it could be, whether you think it could be someone else that we haven't seen before, like, you know, Demon Wheelchair Gopher, or even the intro forms, or even, I don't know, Nerabasta, who knows. But boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.